Why do we exist at all? The Buddha's answer. There is a question many people carry their whole life and never say out loud. It does not come when you are busy. It comes when the day is done, when the house is still, and there is nothing left to do. Then it rises up on its own, from a place you rarely look. Why am I here at all? Why is there something instead of nothing? And why am I the one left wondering about it? If you know the Buddha's teaching, you might pause here, because there was a set of big questions he would not answer. Will the world last forever, or end one day? Does it go on without edge, or stop somewhere? He stayed silent about all of these, and for a good reason. Those questions point far away from you, out into the sky. You could get a perfect answer to every one, and still feel the same ache inside, still carry it to the end of your life. So he said nothing about them. The question we are asking today is a different kind. It does not point out there. It points back at you, the one asking, why do I exist? And what am I really looking for, under everything I chase all day? This is the question the Buddha spent his whole life answering. And his answer is one clear line, running from the deepest cause of your life all the way to the highest thing a human life is for. Let me walk that line with you slowly. Before we answer, we have to look at the question closely, because that little word why is doing two jobs at once, and most people never notice. When you ask why something exists, you could mean one of two things. You could be asking, what made it happen? Or you could be asking, what is it for? These sound the same. They are not. And mixing them up causes real pain. Think of a fire. Ask, why is this fire here? In the first way, and the answer is about causes. There was dry wood. There was heat. There was air. They came together, and the fire started. Ask the same question the second way, and you are guessing that someone lit it on purpose, for a reason. Same words. Two very different questions. Now watch which one we usually mean. When we ask why we exist, we are almost always asking the second one. We want a purpose. And when no purpose answers back, deep down we start to feel our life is a mistake. So it matters that the Buddha pulls these two apart. Once he does, the empty space where a purpose should be stops feeling like a judgment against you. Most religions and teachings pick that second question to answer. They tell you that someone, somewhere, made you for a reason. To serve, to be tested, to carry out a plan written before you were born. The Buddha does something stranger, and over the years I have come to find it far more honest. He answers the first question with great care, showing you exactly what makes a life start. But when you come to him for the second answer, the big reason behind your life, he does the one thing few teachers dare to do. He will not make one up. This can feel like a door closing. We came looking for a reason, and we are told there is none of that kind to find. Stay with me. By the end you will see that this empty space, the one that feels so cold now, is the kindest gift in everything he taught. And hold on to one more thing as we go. The question, why do I exist, is hiding something. It takes for granted that there is a fixed me standing here, solid and whole, waiting to be handed a reason. We will come back to this. And when we do, the ground under the question will move. So the Buddha does not hand you a reason to hang on the wall. Instead, he shows you how the whole thing works under your life. To see why that is the better gift, we have to look at how it works. So what makes a life start? The Buddha's answer is one of the deepest things anyone has ever said, and it has a name: dependent origination. That is a big phrase, so here it is in plain words. Nothing stands on its own. Everything that appears because its causes came together. And when those causes fall apart, the thing goes away. A wave rises when the wind pushes the water, and sinks back down when the wind stops. Your life came the same way. Its causes met, and here you are. What are those causes, deep down? The Buddha points to two. The first is not seeing clearly. The old word is avijja. It does not mean you are stupid. It means you do not see what is really going on. You do not see that everything you hold on to is already slipping away and cannot truly hold you up. Because we miss how fast things pass, we treat them as if they could complete us, so we reach for them. That reaching is the second cause. It is called craving, tanha, the deep thirst under all our wanting. And its deepest form is the thirst to keep existing, to go on being someone, to not stop. So here is part of the answer already. You exist, in part, because something has been thirsting to exist. But be careful with that word, something. There is no little soul hiding inside you doing the wanting, no secret self behind a curtain pulling the strings. The thirst is simply happening, and no one owns it. In fact, it is exactly because we do not see this, because we do not see there is no fixed me to protect, that the thirst starts up at all. Hold on to that. We will come back to it. There is a moment in the old texts that says all of this better than any explanation. In the Dhammapada, verses 153 and 154, the Buddha describes the very moment he woke up, after countless lives of searching. He says he wandered through life after life, looking for the one who built this house, never finding him, and that being born again and again is full of pain. Then, at last, he sees. In his own words, "House builder, now I see you. You will not build this house again." What is the house? The old commentary says it plainly. The house is the body. The builder is craving. Life after life, that craving had been putting up these walls, this body and this mind, and he had never once seen who was doing it. In the moment he woke up, he saw. The builder was the thirst to exist itself, working in the dark under all his lives, putting up one house after another. And the moment he saw the builder clearly, the building stopped. He laid out the whole thing as a chain, step by step, 12 links, each leading to the next. Because we do not see clearly, we want things, and we act. Those actions shape the mind. The mind builds a body and senses. The senses touch the world, and feelings come. Feelings stir up wanting. Wanting hardens into holding on. Holding on pushes us to keep becoming. And out of all that come birth, old age, and death. Then the whole thing turns around and starts over. You do not need to memorize this. You just need to feel what it points at. This is not a far-off story from long ago. It is happening inside you right now. The same craving that built the life you are living is still working under everything you do. So this is what the Buddha offers in place of a purpose. You are not here to carry out a plan. You are here because a thirst, deep under your thoughts, has been reaching to exist, and existence said yes. But this opens two hard questions, and he does not look away from either one. If craving is the builder, how does the building pass from one life to the next? And where did the whole thing begin? The Buddha answers both, and these answers are the deepest part of the teaching. Take the first. When this body dies, does something cross into a new life. Here the Buddha steps around two easy mistakes. The first says, a soul lives on, the very same self, stepping into a new body, unchanged. The second says, death is just the end, the person snuffed out into nothing. The first holds on to a self you can never actually find when you look. The second forgets that a dying mind has been making causes its whole life, and causes do not vanish when a body stops. So the Buddha walks between the two. No soul carries over, because there was never a fixed soul inside to carry. And yet nothing simply blinks into nothing, because the dying did not happen in empty space. What keeps going is a process, and its engine is karma. Let us take that word straight from the source. Karma is not fate. It is not a reward or a punishment handed down by a judge in the sky. In one teaching, the Buddha gives it a clear meaning in a single line. It is intention that I call karma. Once you intend something, he says, you act on it, with your body, your words, or your mind. Every choice you truly mean leaves a mark, a push, in the stream of what you are. This is that second link again, the way our actions shape what comes next. You can watch this inside one life. Every time you choose something and repeat it, it wears a groove in you. Choose anger enough times, and anger becomes your first reaction to everything. Choose patience, and patience becomes the ground you stand on. Choices turn into habits. Habits turn into character, and your character, in the end, shapes your whole life. That is karma, right in front of you, the mind shaping what it becomes, moment by moment. The teaching simply follows that shaping past the moment of death, where the push does not stop just because one body did. How does that push turn into a whole new life? Ananda once asked the Buddha what the word becoming really means, how a new round of existence comes to be. The Buddha answered with a picture from farming. Karma is the field. Consciousness is the seed. Craving is the moisture. The field is all your action, past and present, and it sets what can grow at all. If your action leaves no room for a certain kind of life, that life cannot sprout there. The seed is consciousness, looking for a place to take root. The water that swells the seed and cracks it open is craving, that same thirst. A mind still blind to how things really are, still tied down by craving, settles into a level of experience the way a seed settles into wet ground. And out of that, the Buddha said, a new becoming is produced, a fresh round of existence in the future. This happens on every level, from the plain world of the senses to the subtler worlds far beyond it. Nothing of you crosses over like a coin passing hand to hand. It is more like a plant dropping a seed. Not one leaf makes the trip, and yet the new plant is no stranger to the old one. You are that kind of continuing. And notice where freedom is already hiding. If craving is the water, then the water can be taken away. This is what the Buddha meant when he said the building stops the moment you see the builder. Waking up does not erase your past. The seeds are still there, but the craving dries up at the root, and seeds with no water never grow. Now the second question. If craving and karma have been turning this wheel, surely we can run it backwards and find the very first turn, the start of the start. Here the Buddha says something that stops you cold. There is no first turn to find. In one teaching he says it flat out. This going round and round has no beginning that anyone can find. No first point can be found for beings who wander on, wrapped in blindness, tied down by craving. And he pushes even further than most dare to. Even our blindness is not the bottom floor. Blindness itself is fed by the confused, reacting habits of a mind not yet awake, and those habits make the blindness deeper, round and round. There is no bottom step on this staircase. you can go down forever and never hit the floor. This is the bravest thing he does, and it is easy to miss why it heals. We came wanting solid ground, a final reason, and we are told the ground was never there. A first cause could not help us, even if we found it. It would just be one more thing that needs explaining, one more door with another behind it. As long as you believe a final reason is out there somewhere, you will spend your life reaching for it, sure that something you are owed is missing. But the moment you truly see there is no such reason to find, the whole search lets go of you. The question is not solved, it dissolves. And the Buddha did not leave that long road as a weight to crush you. He said its sheer length is reason enough to turn away. In his words, it is enough to grow tired of it all, enough to let go, enough to be free. So we have followed the cause as far as it goes. A life built by craving, carried by karma, with no first cause anywhere behind it. It can feel like a sentence with no way to appeal. But everything changes the moment you stop staring at the whole thing from the outside and turn the same clear eyes back on the one who has been watching it. Start with the ache that sent us searching in the first place. That feeling that if there is no reason for our life, then our life must be a mistake. That feeling is real, but it is not a message from the universe telling you that you do not matter. It is dukkha, plain suffering. And it comes from the same place all suffering comes from, craving. The demand that your life be justified, that some solid reason stand under it, is the thirst to exist, turned around, asking the universe to promise you were worth making. The ache is not proof of anything. It is craving, still at work, even here. Now follow it back one more step, to the one doing the craving. The question we started with hides a guess, that there is a solid me here, a fixed self dropped into the world, now standing and waiting for a reason. So look for that self. Really look. Look for the owner behind your eyes, the one who holds your thoughts and feelings. What do you actually find? Only parts. A body that shifts from moment to moment. Feelings that come and go. Thoughts. Urges. Awareness. Not one of them stays still. Not one is the fixed owner you assumed was there. This is what the Buddha meant by not self, anatta. There is experience, but there is no separate someone standing behind it. And this pulls the question apart at the root. The demand for a reason was coming from a self that no careful look can find. When you see that, the question does not get an answer. It loses the one who was asking, like a knot coming loose, when there was never anything in the middle holding it. And the same clear seeing reaches the chain itself. Look again at everything we described. The blindness, the craving, the karma, the becoming. All of it is made of causes, each one leaning on the next. And anything made of causes can be taken apart by taking the causes away. The Buddha said this in the same breath as the chain that builds up. When the blindness fades, the actions it drove fade with it. When those fade, everything they held up falls too, one after another, until the whole mountain of suffering comes down. Pull out the thread of blindness and craving, and the wheel that looked endless has nowhere left to turn. This is why the empty space we kept running into was never the cold nothing it looked like. To find there is no given reason, no fixed self, no first cause, is not to fall into a hole. It is to be handed the one fact that makes freedom possible. A fixed self could only sit and serve its sentence, but a life that is nothing but moving causes can be taken apart and set free. And this flips the whole question over. We stop asking why we were put here, because no one put us here, and there is no fixed us that was put anywhere. One better question is left standing. Given this rare life, made of causes, open to change. What is it for? So no reason was handed down to you. We have seen that now. And we have seen that it sets you free more than it takes from you. But that does not leave a human life empty of purpose. A human life carries a real purpose. And to feel how big it is, you first have to feel how rare this life is. The Buddha gave a picture for how rare. Imagine the whole earth covered by one giant ocean. Floating on top is a wooden ring with one small hole in it, blown wherever the wind and waves take it. Deep down is a blind turtle who comes up for air just once every 100 years. What are the chances, the Buddha asked, that the turtle surfaces that one time in a century and pushes its head right through that one small ring drifting somewhere on all that water? Almost none. And rarer than that, he said, is the chance to be born a human at all. And he did not stop at the turtle. It is just as rare that a fully awake teacher appears in the world. And rarer still that the path he found is still alive and open when you get here. Then he said the thing you can feel the weight of. All three have already happened. You have a human life. The awake one has come. The teaching is still here. So, he said, this is your work now. In plain words, see it clearly. This is suffering. This is where it comes from. This is where it ends. And this is the road that ends it. That is the purpose a human life is built to carry. And it works on two levels at once. The first level is the purpose you meet on any normal day, inside a life that will not stop changing. The Buddha never pretended the pain was small. He named it plainly. Being born, growing old, getting sick, dying, being stuck with what you cannot stand, being torn from what you love, not getting what you want. This is the weather of every human life, and no teaching makes it go away. What changes is how it lands on you. Once you have really seen that all of it is passing, that none of it is a solid self, that the sharpest part of the pain is your own wanting for things to be different, then loss can come without flattening you. You still cry. You still feel the full weight of being human. But you are no longer at war with the fact that things change. You are no longer stacking a second pain, one you make yourself, on top of the first. To meet each loss with clear eyes instead of blind fighting, that is the path already doing its work. This is the purpose in the hard hours, to live a human life without being torn apart by it. The second level is where that same clear seeing is meant to carry you all the way to the end. If the deepest pain is made of craving, then reaching the end of craving means reaching the end of pain itself. This is the highest goal the Buddha pointed to, and it has a name, Nibbana. The word is easy to hear wrong because it means, quite literally, going out, the way a flame goes out. It can sound like being wiped away, blown into nothing. It is the very opposite. What goes out is the fire, the burning of greed, of hate, of confusion, that same thirst to exist that kept this whole wheel turning for so long. A flame that goes out is not thrown into some dark hole. It is simply not burning anymore, not eating up everything, not driving you. That cooling, that letting go, is what the word points to. It is not a place you travel to. No self lives on inside it, and no self is destroyed inside it, because there was never a fixed self in there to end. It is the peace of a mind with nothing left to crave. When the Buddha described his own waking up, the verse ended right here. My mind has reached what is not built from anything. The craving is finished. And these two levels are not two different roads. They are one road, walked to different depths. The same clear seeing that lets you carry an ordinary loss, followed all the way down, ends craving for good. Every time you meet a small pain with understanding instead of blind grabbing, you walk, in a small way, the very road that leads all the way home. The everyday purpose and the highest purpose are not two rivals. They are the same road, still on its way. So if you ask, in the end, why we exist, here is the most honest answer I know. No reason was written down for us, and no fixed self was sent here needing one. There is only this: a rare life, made of causes, always changing, and a once in a very long time chance to understand it fully and be free. The Buddha folded the whole thing into one line when he spoke to a monk named Anuruddha. In plain words, both before and now, I teach only one thing: suffering, and the end of suffering. That is where the path starts, and that is where the path ends. We exist at the one spot where this whole thing can be seen, understood, and brought to a full stop. Answered this way, the question does not give you a reason to exist. It gives you something far better. It gives you an open door, standing right in the middle of an ordinary life. And you are already standing on the doorstep.